It's 5 o'clock on this Saturday evening, June 6, 2020. It's time now for the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, June 6, 2020. It's 5 o'clock. Mountain temperature is 67 degrees. Stop swings on the Peter Channel 5 o'clock news is protesters gather for a massive day of rallies in D.C. Thousands of mourners assemble outside George Floyd's private funeral. 2 Buffalo police officers shoving a 75-year-old demonstrator. Ivanka Trump complains of cancel culture after a university cancels speech. Washington is new. Black Lives Matter street mural is captured in satellite image. After creating a $267 billion stimulus package of the payments, IRS faces fresh challenges. Phase 2 in Massachusetts reopening plan begins on Monday. Louisville protesters remember Breonna Taylor. Joe Biden acknowledged the delegates needed to clinch the Democratic nomination. How police unions became such powerful opponents of reform efforts. Sembo's which had one of restaurants changed its name amid national George Floyd protests. Thousands protest Indigenous Australians, deaths, and police custody. While crowds Governor Welsh into a recent protest for George Floyd. France says it's killed its Al-Qaeda leader in North Africa. Latin America is losing the battle against coronavirus. OPEC and Russia agreed to extend oil production cuts. Acting Labor Secretary defends BLS in the wake of job support misclassification error. Rare strawberry moon lights up sky in Israel and around the world. And after a bigger than the Empire State Building poses no danger in Saturday night, says NASA. Medical Journal retracts study on hydrocortisone for COVID-19 treatment. Peter Children's News 502. Remote participation in representative meetings more flexible in municipal budget and emergency educational lists. These are among the measures in a local government reform bill signed Friday by Governor Baker. Millions of people in 43 cities included Brockton, Bridgewater, Easton, Plymouth, Rainier, Dolphin, Sona, and Chipta. The street suspect protested killing of George Floyd. Brockton and communities bound for the best justice and solidarity. South Shore Charter celebrates class of 2020 and in Norton, the Norton High School class of 2020 was celebrated with a car parade throughout the streets of Norton. Activists in South Korea held a Black Lives Matter rally Saturday, joining a demonstration spread across the globe after the death of George Floyd. Tropical storm Cristobal gains strength closes on Gulf Coast. Brazil threatens to follow U.S. pullout of WTO mid-pandemic. Demonstrators poured into the streets of American cities, including Washington, D.C. and Philadelphia for the second consecutive week of protests reacting to the death of Minneapolis man George Floyd. Buffalo, New York officers charged with assault for a 75-year-old. Senator soldier found dead in his home with 5 from 4 children. Hundreds gather at George Floyd Memorial Service in North Carolina. A large fire destroyed 600,000 square foot Amazon distribution center in Southern California, local officials said. Former Vice President Joe Biden has enough delegates to officially become the Democratic presidential nominee. Check the Saturday show. Peter Children's time, 504, time of sport. NFL Commissioner Godell encourages players to peacefully protest amidst they were wrong. NFL decision to permit kneeling protests by players ranges Donald Trump, Steelers, and Landor Vale when they were playing through media for Drew Brees' part. And believe it is best right now. Peter Children's time, 504, time enough for Peter Children's traffic and transit check on this Saturday evening. Beep! Please board all private line trains in Purpose at Edinburgh until further notice. And local line service suspended at Buckland Station until further notice. Passengers should use Campo Montel Station. Capital train 1206 board train PM from Cable is about 5 10 minutes bound to get between Endo and North Station due to signal issue. And looking at highways and mileways wing on 95, slow between New Haven and New London and both ends. Otherwise, the wing and highways are looking good. And now, looking at the weather situation at 5:05. Looking at the line of showers and thunderstorms stretching the line from off the main coast is stretching down the South Shore, and another batch stretching from Providence down for Bridgeport down in the 95 corridor. Okay, we are under a special weather statement. Strong thunderstorms developing at 4:42 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Doppler radar trying to the lineup. Strong thunderstorms over West Warwick moving east at 50 miles an winds in excess of 30 miles an hour will come in the storm. And locations are back to include Providence, New Bedford, Fall River, Bartlett, Cranston, East Providence, Coventry, Dartmouth, South Kingston, Westport, Johnston, North Kingston, Old Port, Bristol, Marion, Middlebury, Warren, Somerset, Portsmouth, and Barrington, and get indoors when the storm approaches. And what's maybe strongly enough to produce final depths such a few down branches and freaking lightning winds occurring and lightning strike away from the storm and go outside the building in the vehicle. Wait at least 30 minutes until after the storm has passed. Resume outdoor activities. Tonight, showers and thunderstorms early, then slight showers between 11 p.m. and midnight, and clear and late. Low around 58 degrees, light northwest wind. Shut bases 8%. New between the tech wind and this possible thunderstorms for Sunday. Shut showers between noon and 2 p.m. Most of the time in the morning, then clouds higher. 69 degrees, north about 6 miles an hour. Chance of 30%. But Sunday night, shut showers before 8 p.m. Part clouds at 52 degrees. Light west wind. Chance bases 30%. Monday. Sunny skies about 7 low 55 degrees. Northwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Tuesday, more of the same. Sunny skies 81 low 61 degrees. Light wind and for Wednesday, most of the sun's got 82 low 62 degrees. Light southwest wind coming to south around 5 to down mile in the morning was good size. 22 miles an hour for Thursday. Check the showers. Partly sun's got 77 low 60 degrees. South about 7 to 10 miles an hour. Good size. 22 miles an hour. Chance of 50%. And for Friday, mostly clouds but 78. South about 3 to 6 miles an hour for Friday night. Check the showers. Mostly clouds but 61 degrees. South about 6 miles coming meaning chance of 30% for Saturday. Check the showers. Partly sun's got 77 degrees. And went out north into the 4 degrees of the 5 o'clock. That's going to be the Repeater Channel 5 o'clock news on this Saturday evening, June 6, 2020. Viewers, we are getting invited to say, be positive, be well. See you at 10 o'clock for a 10 o'clock report.